We on live, y'all. I'm getting to it. 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 Give me 1 second. Let me share out the post. Your boy a little sick still, but I'm doing better. I want to thank everybody for checking in with your boy PH, and we have an exciting show for y'all tonight. We are going to be. We have an exciting show for y'all tonight. Oh, my bad. We are going to be covering some hot topics tonight. You know what I'm saying? So definitely tap in, definitely join in, and y'all know how we do, what we do, when we do, and how we do it. So let's go.
I met a boy today.
That's me.
So fine.
If you know, tap in, share the post. It's your boy PH, aka The Press, aka Mr. Above 140.
Come to my town and get with me. She love I'm around.
It's not about the amount of talent you have. It's 100% about the work ethic. Ask your coach or anybody that's been doing this.
I met a boy today. So fine.
Why is it? And they gonna say, oh, yeah, that's illegal. Cut this. Cut it out. All you coaches out there, cut it out. Because that's BS.
What up? It's your boy PH, aka The Prez, aka Mr. Above 140. And we are here tonight to have conversations, to have some discussions, to talk about it all, to see what's going on out in youth football world. We wasn't on last week, but we are back tonight. Y'all know what we doing. Y'all know how we doing it. Y'all know all of that. So yeah, we here. Behind me, y'all see the last year's 8U Connecticut Youth All-Star game. That was a banging game right there. Shout out to everybody that coached in that game. And so yeah, that's what we doing today. And we are going to be talking tonight. The first thing we're going to cover, and y'all know what we're going to cover tonight. We're going to be covering, what is it? We're going to be covering the shove heard around the world. Y'all heard me. We're going to be covering the shove heard around the world. Y'all know what shove I'm talking about. Y'all know what shove I'm talking about. We're going to be covering the shove heard around the world. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Kelsey, the way he shoved this coach. I wonder what y'all would have said if it was someone else. So let's go ahead and watch it in slow-mo because I want to know what y'all think. We got to have an honest discussion about what happened if this was AB. Let me say it again. What, instead of running off the field, AB would have shoved his coach? What would y'all have said then? Should AB have gotten mad and shoved his coach? What would y'all have said then? Let's watch it, and we're going to talk about it.
After the fumble.
Look at that. He had to catch him. Andy Reid was going down. Now, I'm going to say something. Play. You didn't hear about this that much. You guys did not hear about this that much. What happened? Why didn't we hear about the shove? Huh? Why did we not hear about the shove? Talk to me. I want to know what y'all think. Why is it that there was not a lot of talk about the shove that Travis Kelce gave? And don't bring up Taylor Swift's name. She got nothing to do with it. Why didn't we hear about that shove? If AB had shoved his coach instead of getting mad and walking off the field, I think AB would be out of football right now. Let's be honest. No spicy talk tonight, Beef. No, we get into the spicy stuff. You know we got to get into the spicy stuff. But if AB has shoved his coach, winning makes everything all good. Tyree, I'm not sure. Did they win the game when AB walked off? Somebody help me out. Did they win the game when AB walked off? Huh? Because they won. If they would have lost, we wouldn't have heard about it. Are y'all sure? Everybody's saying that they let this slide because they won. When AB quit his game, did they win the game? Do anybody know? When AB quit, walked off and waved high, if they won that game, should they have let it go? Or is what AB did worse than what Travis Kelce did? He didn't put his hands on nobody. I'm just saying. He didn't put his hands on nobody. Now, you got to give AB that. AB didn't touch nobody. He kept his hands to himself. So y'all know where I'm going with this, right? They didn't let it go, though. Who didn't let it go? Who didn't let it go? What y'all mean? I'm not talking about the shows covering it for one day. No, we heard about AB stuff for a week. We heard about AB stuff for a week. Nah. This was worse to me. Because if y'all look at that video again, Travis Kelce really knocked him over. Andy Reid was going to fall down to the ground. Travis Kelce caught him and picked him and held him back up. He forgot if they won or not in the AB situation. Somebody, come on, y'all football heads out there, tell me, did they win the game when AB shoved them or not? Hey, do y'all remember what Travis Kelce said when he after he shoved Andy Reid, when they asked him what were y'all talking about when we shoved you? Do y'all remember what was said? Huh? Do y'all remember what was said when he shoved Andy Reid? Y'all don't. I know y'all don't. Let's play it again. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all what he said because it's not in this video. That's not the video. Here we go. Look. Boom.
Goes, keep me in.
He's falling.
On the fumble, he was not in the game. Noah Gray went in, and he had to block.
All because he wanted the ball. AB quit because he was hurt, and y'all trying to get him to play. All this man did was he wanted the ball, so he put hands on somebody. Keep it real, Phil. Get to the real topic. Yeah. Savages. This is a real topic I wanted to talk about. No, seriously, because we didn't come on last week. The Bucs won 28-24. The Bucs won. I thought winning cures everything. Why did AB not be able to come back? Y'all gonna say he quit. I put to y'all AB knew there was no way for him to come back. I'm gonna put it to y'all that AB knew that it was no way for him to come back into the league, so he had to quit. That's why AB left. He knew it was no way for him to come back into the league after he did what he did, because it was covered so bad. It was looked at as so poor of a manner that he knew that in order to save face, he would have to walk away from the NFL. I'm going to tell you that right now, because AB has a history of doing weird things. So Travis Kelce is okay because it was his first time putting hands on somebody. That's what y'all saying? It was Travis Kelce first time doing it, Phil, so he gets a pass. I don't know, man. That's tough. I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but that's tough for y'all to That's tough for y'all to try to say, no, he didn't want to be in the NFL. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that, Sid. I'm not sure if he want to be in the NFL. And I am not stalling, Ty. I am not stalling. I'm not stalling at all. The general's supposed to be jumping on, y'all. One player with a history of erratic behavior quit on his team in the middle of a game. And the other player, who is the second best player on his team, now how good you are matters. And the best in the league, so how good you are matters. When you're the face of the league, they're willing to forgive you stuff. I tend to agree with you. Pushed his coach because he didn't want to be removed on an important third down in the Super Bowl. Neither should be acceptable. But you just made a statement, Dennis, and you basically forgave everything that Travis Kelce did. It just said, oh, but none of them should be acceptable. You either hold them both accountable or you don't. But don't say, well, what he did wasn't that bad. What he did, he's the best player. And he's that good. Oh, he's the second best player on the team. But they kind of both was wrong. No, you just relieved Travis Kelce all of his woes. You losing the people. They want you to get to the real news, not the old news. Was this talked about in depth? Y'all don't think the Travis Kelce thing was a big thing? Let me ask you, what would you do if you coaching 14U and one of those players that's bigger than you, because y'all know how big 14U players are, and he walk up and he shoves your ass and you almost fall and you get picked up? Now, let me ask you something. Would you be okay with it? What if he was your best player and the second best player in the league? Oh, I got you, Dennis. What would you do? Tell me, people, what would you do? Look at that run back there. Woo! Tackle. Boy, the All-Star game is going to be crazy, but we're not getting into that right now. What would you do? Huh? What would you do? Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this. Y'all don't seem interested in it just because I know what y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to get spicy, and y'all want to talk about spicy stuff. So I got a topic that's spicy for y'all, right? Even though y'all kind of hurting my heart at the fact that y'all don't think Travis Kelce is wrong for what he did, or maybe y'all think it's wrong and y'all don't really care about the topic. Who knows? Either way, next topic is, here we go. Drum roll. This, to me, I think is the biggest topic of the night. Is it creepy to jump in the kids' inbox to recruit them? Now, let me explain something to y'all. So I had a private conversation with a person, right? I had a private conversation with a person, and they was explaining to me how guys be texting. I want to make sure I say this without giving it away. They was explaining it to me how guys be texting. She was explaining to me how guys be texting her players. This is a female president. Guys be texting her players based on the information she put out there, tagging her players on social media. Said people jump into her players' inbox that's tagged and start writing children, grown men, writing children in their inbox to try to convince them to contact them or to show up or to come play. Do you think it's creepy? I'm interested. Do you think it's creepy and I want to hear from the parents, like, do y'all check people? What do y'all do? Do you think it's creepy for a guy to jump in your child's inbox? And coaches, do y'all check them? Do you think it's creepy for guys to get in your child's inbox and say, hey, my name is Coach Phil. I coach for the Hartford Hurricanes. Can you, won't you come, yo, our field is at this location. We'll be there at 6:00. What y'all say? I think that's a little, like, that's almost like, you know, it's a little creepy. Now, let me predicate this. I get kids that write the Hartford Hurricanes Instagram page, and they'll say, where's tryouts or this, or where's that, and where's that? Cool. And if there's a parent out there that can expose me, I'm going to put myself out there. But I do not believe I have jumped into a kid inbox in my entire career and was like, hey, my name is Coach Phil. The Hartford Hurricanes practice at 280 Plainfield Street in Hartford, and you should show up at 6 o'clock and come out and try to play football for us. I don't think that is I think that's a I think that's a little creepy personally. You know, that and so T, what say you? I think it's a little creepy for people to jump in kids' inboxes. Now let me read something. In the day, and Ty said, in this day and age with social media presence, it's not. Kids hit my inbox all the time. That's the sole purpose of social media, is to get engagement. So today's social media, Ty, is yesterday's white van. Not many people are getting disrespectful content and people hitting them up on the inbox, and y'all remember To Catch a Predator and all that. Like, I don't think it's you can just jump into a 10 and 11-year-old inbox and start talking to them. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm a little old school, so maybe I'm wrong. If it's 14, you kid, you can talk to him. Mark said it's hella creepy. James said never, never. James said never, never. It should never be done. Parents, James, Ty, let me ask y'all something. Let's say you come home and you see a long chat. Nothing disrespectful, but you see your son talking to a coach, and the coach is trying to get him to come to his practice. Haven't asked to talk to you. What say y'all? Do y'all check the coach? Do y'all jump on the coach? Or do you say, hey, I'm going to just hit the coach up to see what he want to do, like if he want my son to play for him? Y'all kids are doing way worse online, and it's not creepy for you trying to be positive and get them to do something positive in their life. Well, the problem, Tyree, is every creep in a kid's inbox claim to be trying to help the kid do something positive. I would assume that's how they start. I don't know that to be true, but I doubt creeps jump out and just creep out right off the gate, right? That like if you watch those shows, they always start off saying they want to do something positive. So my point is, that's how one person might feel, but I'm just trying to get the perspective from a parent. So, for instance, you, Tyree, how would you feel if you came home and saw a long chat with your child and a coach having back and forth, and your child is 8, 9, 10, 11 years old? I don't think 8-year-olds or 9-year-olds have Instagram, but 10, 11, and 12-year-olds. Maybe I'm going to go higher. And only reason I'm bringing this up, because this was happening. Parents were complaining about it and bringing it back to coaches and parents and stuff like that. And I just want to know what y'all think out there, because I think it's some rules to it. I don't know what the rules are. I just know that just all out jumping into a kid's inbox out the blue, it's a little weird. Like, I don't know. I've had to go to the bus stop and ask a coach not to stalk my kid. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Dude, I never even understood. I never even understood cats that even take that approach. We was talking about it on Instagram the other day. You'll never even see me tag a kid on Instagram that's not my own child or not my family or not somebody that I have that type of relationship with their family. Like, I just don't do it. I don't think it's right. I think it's thirsty. It looks thirsty, and it tells me a lot about a person that does it. And then, I mean, even if it's social media, we're adults. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be being their friends, sending messages with them. I think it's a bad precedent to set as a coach, a mentor, whatever you are to that person. I mean, I think you need to establish a relationship with their parents, and that's where you keep it, in my opinion. But that's just me.
Wes said, definitely not okay. Contact the parent. Phil's real white vanish. I got candy. Right, Wes. That's how I feel, bro. It would be an issue with me. Contact me, said Will Velez. Ben Thomas said, hitting the kid in the inbox is weird. You should only be talking to the parents. Exactly, Tito said. Mark, mentors don't do that ish. Yeah, I mean, it sounds. And so I get what the thought process of those that's for it. I know y'all not saying like creepy stuff, I'm not trying to call nobody that. I'm saying I get the thought process around how do you recruit kids on social media, right? Like that's the new recruiting ground, social media. I think there's ways though. I think there's ways.
I mean, the only way that's acceptable to me is you reaching out to their parent and going about it that way.
But so you gotta eventually
let's just even think about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, this didn't exist the way it is now. How do we recruit 10? How do we do it? How did we do it 10 years ago?
But we're talking about how we know that 10 years ago it was face to face on everything, Tito. Right? But now with the new social media age, this is what parents were complaining about to this particular president. Craig Bostic said, I feel like it's creepy, but when social media days, when kids are posting their highlights for people to see, it might be the only way to contact them, but it is a little creepy.
Nah, that's thirsty. I don't care, bro. I don't care how you guys view it. If you're a 30 plus, if you're a 22-year-old plus, let's say out of college, because that's when a lot of us got into coaching when we were out of college. You know what I mean? So let's say 22, 23 years old or above. It's not okay to be talking to a kid 14 or 14 and under.
This comment is made by Tyree Mosby. I feel like if you know a kid in real life, is different than hitting a random kid. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, if you know the family, you have a relationship with the family, and yeah, it makes sense.
Rod Coaches says, nothing creepy. I know a lot of parents without social media, so a coach hitting a kid isn't crazy. My son is 10 and coaches have hit him up. I tell them he's good right now. There's actually a Worcester team he will play for in basketball, but my son had social media since 8 years old. The problem is it has become weird for coaches to show kids that they are interested in talent, but it's up to the parent who feels that way. I have 5 basketball teams and only see half their parents. That's a good perspective.
I get.
Recruit in person, like in person. The first thing I'd say is that your son, does he play football? That's how you have a normal conversation. True. Mike Milner said, a lot of 14U kids' parents don't even show up to the game. Most of the time you dealing with it at the kid level. That's true.
That's not true. That's not true because you need the parent to consent them to play.
Yeah, but I don't know how it is other places, but at 14U, a lot of times we're getting kids showing up with the paperwork signed by the parent.
Right, but you still got to talk to how are you getting the medical? How you getting the medical? How you getting the medical without dealing with practice?
Oh, right. I mean, I've been on teams where
even in the spring now, I tell the team you can't. I don't take even the kids' phone numbers for the football team. I have to have a parent's number to be on the communication, so I know that kid is playing on this team. I don't know. I do that a little different.
Yeah. Resenio said, I control my son's social media. If a parent allows their kids to have it unfeathered, then they'll have to accept the risks that come with it. I agree. If a parent is allowing their kid out on social media doing whatever, I think that I mean, I would never tell a parent they don't have a right to be mad. I will say that they have to accept some of the responsibility that comes along with it. I think that's the best way to say it. Gene Miller, I actually have coaching business cards that I give out to kids to give to their parents. Cool idea, Gene.
I just bought my first set too. I have a hot
idea. Business cards kind of went away, but that's kind of a hot idea.
I just grabbed 500 of them last Saturday because of this topic right here.
Said fact, Mike, very true. Parents send their kids with other parents. True. Even at the 10U level. True. You will see a guardian or adult, but some parents never show up, and the coach has a kid who show up with other parents. I think y'all getting a little bit off topic. I'm not talking about people that play for your program already that's showing up. We're talking about Phil sitting around. I'm on social media. Then all of a sudden, I see a kid running a touchdown, and I jump in his inbox and say, hey, who do you play for? I play for the so-and-so Outlaws. Oh, for real? Do you want to play for the Hartford Hurricanes? My name is Phil, and I'm the 8U coach. Maybe you should come. Our team is here. Here's my link. Here's our logo. Maybe you should come to our field. And then me and him is dribbling back and forth, and we have this whole paragraph going on. Not once have I said, hey, put your father on the phone, or have your dad call me, or have your mom call me. At what point do it becomes a little creepy? Ron Montana, I found it disrespectful that many coaches hit my son and asked him to play if he was happy where he was currently playing. I think a coach should contact the parent first to ask if it's okay to reach out to their kid. Prep schools don't talk to my son through his IG and prep schools don't talk to my son through his IG and Twitter. Let me ask you something. Your son, how old is your son? As long as you don't offer him candy, he should be okay. Craig, log off, man. As long as y'all don't offer Craig's son candy, you can talk to him about football. Gene, your son 15 years old. That it's a business now, dog. I mean, at that point, you can get paid, and we're talking about you trying to save hundreds or at least 50 of thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars in college. So prep schools hitting your son on social media. I think for the most part, 15-year-olds are running their own social media page. And I think that's open. I think that's open field when that is free business when you get 15 years old. Not even recruiting. I have kids who show up with other kids and no parents that will hardly see them. I know parents who pay for other kids and we never see their parent, but it can be either way. That's true. I've had that too, Rod. I ain't gonna lie. No grown man should contact the preteen, period. Only.
I agree.
I mean, so in a nutshell, T, I'll let you wrap up the topic. Tell me what you think. I think.
I guess I'm a little old-fashioned about it. First of all, I don't reach out to people about I don't do the recruiting thing because it never works out well for me. I don't. You can't do it. It doesn't end well.
When you say you don't do the recruiting thing, you never asked the kid to come out and play for you?
No, I don't do that. I don't. Nope. Unless the parent reaches out to me and has questions or interest about the program, there's not one person that can say I reached out to them to recruit their kid. I
mean the parent. You have never reached out to the parent?
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do it. That's just not the way I operate. I believe it doesn't work out well. It never ends well when you try to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it. Other people do it, and it never ends well. It just never ends well.
At the end of the day, last comments. These are these are kids somehow. These are kids. Some know their potential, some don't. That's why us as coaches got to pour into them and make sure they better month by month, day by day, year by year. Gene Miller said that old-fashioned do not work no more when recruiting. He reached out to mad Hurricane kids. Yo, Gene, Springfield is no longer available to
somebody just sent me
the All-Star game.
Somebody just sent me a question on my text.
Let's ask.
That I'm gonna
ask it. Ask it
publicly. No, it's not for you. It's for me. He's
ask it publicly, though, so they know what the question is.
Well, he's asking me, then why do I got business cards? And simply, when I'm at my son's basketball games or wherever, and I see young kids, instead of reaching out to young kids, if I see them playing basketball in a 5-6-year-old division, we offer those ages, and they're new to sports. Why wouldn't I give their parent a business card?
So, but that's still recruiting.
You think so? I don't know. I think that's promoting your program. That's not me
that
singling
is
the kid out.
Recruiting is
right, but that's not me singling. That's not me singling the kid out. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, he's playing for another team. Come here. No, that's me trying to.
If you seen a kid running up and down the field for the Junior Canes, and then later that kid was walking with his father, you wouldn't go up to him and say, "Yo, Holmes a good running back, man. I coach for New Britain Power Raiders. You should bring him over."
Nah, I don't do.
First of all, asking, brother.
In my world, they don't exist. Like I said, now,
all right.
If by
let's move to the next.
If by communication somehow we cross paths and they wind up playing here in the spring or whatever, play with us.
You have never asked the Junior Canes player to come play for the Power Raiders.
No, No. No.
Next topic, y'all.
No.
Let's go. The big question of the day, Tito. Why in the hell, Bree, don't come up here, Bree. I saw your post.
I seen, yeah.
Why in the hell is the Springfield Tiger players allowed to participate in the Connecticut Youth All-Star game? Is it because 860 coaches were crying on your meeting because y'all was begging Phil, please, we need them. We cannot beat 203 without those players. We won't win. They're going to beat us. They're going to blow us out. They're going to kick our boot. Is it because of that? Is it because Gene Miller jumped in on the live and prayed and begged and then cut me the $1,500 check that he'd been promising me over the last 3 years? Is it because Justin Cotton gave me a little bit of money on the side? What is it? Why is it that all of a sudden Springfield was allowed in, Tito? I am here to tell everybody that I will answer your question. But do me a favor. When I give you the answer, I do not need anyone out there to question the answer. You don't have to like it. You don't gotta love it. You don't have to listen, but you have to respect it. Here's a couple of the thought processes that went on. Now, I'm going to say something to y'all 203 coaches that was on the 203 call, because a lot of y'all capping, and y'all know y'all capping. And 860 nor Tito know y'all capping, but I'm going to say something to y'all. Let's start off with the question at the bottom of the screen. During the 860 call, it was asked, is Springfield going to be allowed in? I was like, nah, I don't really think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think so, or whatever. So then they was like, yo, I'm just going to be real with y'all. If you look at the population of both sides, just the number of people, 203 is probably 2 or 3 times more populated than 860. Didn't play into my decision. I didn't care. And I'll tell you and prove how I didn't care. So it seemed like there was some interest to allow these kids that play in Connecticut to play, right? So I got off with 860, and it dawned on me, I got it. Now, here's where I messed up, Tito. I should have waited till the 203 meeting happened before I announced that I'm allowing Springfield in, because I made it look like y'all were crying on the phone. That's my fault, because I announced it after the 860 meeting, and I should have waited a whole nother week. Then it wouldn't have been that look of, oh, they must have been crying to Phil and they're begging Phil for this Springfield to join them. So I thought it was like this. Okay, these kids that play in Connecticut football their whole career, all they know is Connecticut coaches and kids and families and youth. No problem. I'll allow them to play in Connecticut since they play in Connecticut and it's the Connecticut Youth Football All-Star game. But what I'm going to do, Justin Cotton, for the record, Tito, I'm going to ask you a question. Was Justin Cotton on the 860 coaches meeting? Did he appear? Huh?
No.
Okay. I'm going to keep going. Ty answered your question. And if y'all don't believe me, y'all got Justin's number, ask him. So it dawned on me, Tito, to say, okay, they can participate, but I won't force them to go on the 860 side. They get their choice. Here's the thing, though, Tito. Where they register, they're stuck, and they will not switch. And let me say this. Now I'm good at y'all 203 coaches. Ty Carter, Chris Durant. Y'all know the rest of the flyers is coming out. And y'all know some of the Springfield coaches is on y'all flyers. Stop acting like y'all don't know that, bro. Stop acting like y'all don't know that there's Springfield coaches that's going to be on y'all flyers. Don't do that. Stop acting like we didn't get word in the meeting that there's 14 U Springfield players going to Ty Carter. I'm not gonna say the coach's name. Y'all better stop fronting 203 like y'all ain't getting them Springfield players. Let's stop it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there because we ain't gonna go no further. You know what I'm saying? Tyree, we just said yes, Ty trolling, Bree. He know dang well somebody said in the meeting, oh, Ty, I just got word and hit up by a parent, so-and-so and so-and-so wants to play for you. And I'm like, damn. Skipping up over Ace in my mind. I didn't say that in the meeting. They could tell you that. But in my mind, I'm like, 203 already been working. And I said that to him. Now I'm going to move on. That is Levi. Ask Ty. Ty. Oh, my God. Ty, tell us the truth, Ty. Was it stated that there's kids from 860 coming to you to play? Ty, Tyree, I'm not capping, bro. I'm not that. Hey, y'all, here. This is Ty Carter's response, everybody. This is Ty Carter's response, everybody.
Yo, yesterday he was saying, "Oh, I'm trying to keep people from leaving 860." Like, yo, dude, it don't matter, bro. July 13th, all of this is gonna be settled.
Here go Ty. This is what he's saying from his coaches. It was stated. But it was a rumor. How do you know it was a rumor? Did the parents tell you it was a lie, Ty? Because it was pretty serious. But anyway, let's keep
Listen,
going.
But I think they need to understand. You guys don't understand. It's only for Springfield kids that play for the Tigers. Am I correct? Because I don't think everybody understands.
No, it's Springfield kids only. And I'm going to be asking
they had to play for the Tigers.
Is what I'm
saying.
To provide me with a roster. I don't need phone numbers, just names of the roster with addresses, so I can verify that they played on the Springfield Tigers. It's not open to all Springfield kids. If they did not play in the Tigers last year, no Springfield kid can just come and play.
And they can't. They got to live in Springfield, right? If I understood you correctly,
they got to live in Springfield. Yeah, they can't live in Wilbraham, Mass. It's not open to
or Agawam. I think that's what people think.
They got to live in Springfield, and they have to have played for the Springfield Tigers. We're not opening it up to 15 different area codes. I'm letting y'all know those are the rules that's going to be set. And if not, we don't rob and steal people money. We'll politely give people back their money and say you cannot participate just because they registered online. And so West Elmwood, no. Right now we're dealing with Springfield. We're not talking about any other communities or any of that stuff. Damn, can coaches from the 603 get down next year? Where the hell is 603, Rod? Where's 603? New Hampshire? Where's that? Y'all gonna come to practice at Hartford? Or y'all gonna skip over and go to Ty Carter next year again? Because everybody's skipping over 860. Yo, Levi, if y'all remember, I need to put up. I don't think that anybody understand what I asked when I voted. You guys gotta read what the voting was. I was thinking about changing the All-Star game to a statewide tryout and adding Springfield. One tryout at 12U and then a draft. That's what the voting was on. We never voted on should Springfield be allowed in the 860 versus 203 game. Maybe a year ago. But that's not what that vote was. Go back and look at what I asked. I was thinking, y'all remember I did a podcast on it. I was thinking about switching the All-Star game. Y'all voted down switching the All-Star game and keeping it the half the state versus half the state. That's what was voted on. All right, so that's what was voted on. It was voted not to switch to a one pool of 12-year-olds, pick the top 50 kids and just play. And some of the concerns was to be honest, was the travel of practice location. And I understood that. And we had to think about that because, that's what it is. And so that's how we got it. Now, let me ask 203 something. What if we look at the game at the end and we find out that 203 had more Springfield players than 860? Will it still be a fair game in y'all mind? 203 coaches, I want to ask y'all a question. Would you still think it would be a equal game? So if you guys end up with more 413 Springfield players than 860, because that's a very much possibility. Y'all see that, right? This is, by the way, this is Brenasia Clayton. Do I ever say your name right, Bree? Brenasia Clayton. This is Bree. She said she will give us an apology if they end up with more kids. So Ty Carter saying it won't be equal. So does that mean that it's slanted towards 203 since y'all already have the larger population? Hey, by the way, what makes y'all think? I don't know this, Tito, but you tell me. And I'm not trying to knock Springfield. I know that they're a great program, but I honestly don't know not one player in Springfield, and they coaches know that. Are they that talented that 203 is going this crazy over it?
Bro,
this is crazy. I did not know it would be that.
Bro, the game. Think about the 860 only got 3 wins. The Korea's got the 3 wins. In one of the games, they saying we was allowed to blitz. Anything we do, 203 got some shit to cry about. Okay, in my game, you slanted the game to make sure that we won. So why does any of this shock you? This is what they do. When West Haven lost and Pop Warner, what's their names cheated? Maple Heights cheated. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just always something. You know what I'm saying?
Still in the night.
It's always something. This is what they do. So even if they wind up with more Springfield people, they're still going to be like, it was slanted to 860. It doesn't even matter, bro. Bottom line is we play the game July 13th. How it shake out, it shake out. And that's just what it is. If it don't work, Phil will fix it next year. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Hey, listen up, everybody. Listen up. Let's talk about some of the rules. Let's talk about the rules of the 2024 All-Star game, because 203 decided that they would make a stink. Not 203. Whoever get number 4 and number 5, they quarterback from West Haven. That's all in 203, beef. Number 4 and number 5 will all be on 203 12U team. So let's talk about the rules. Number 1, the first thing about the rules, this is for all the parents and everybody to hear. There is no kickoff at all on no level. We do not do kickoff. We're not changing the rule. Number 2, everybody starts from the 35-yard line. Everybody starts from the 35-yard line. There is a no blitzing rule. Linebackers are to stay 3 yards back. They can read and react. We are not changing that because a parent has a problem with it, because they couldn't win a game. Because 203 won 2 games, sometimes running a 4-man front and running corner blitzes. People, coaches, we got to get creative on how we decide to stop. Tito was running safety blitzes coming down with ice?
No, he was outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker. It was the outside linebacker coming off the edge.
Right, off the edge, yeah.
And he was getting there. You can get creative.
And we was blitzing him from depth. We were blitzing him from depth.
And he was getting there.
From the depth, off the backside. He actually changed the game on one of them. One of the plays changed the game because
he got sores in the backfield, didn't he?
It slowed the kid down. You know what I'm saying? That was a pivotal moment in that game that nobody wants to talk about. The smallest dude on the field changed the game. You know what I'm saying?
No, Tito. Let's be honest. You guys cheated, and I helped you cheat.
Yeah, for the record. That's always the rule. That's always the rule.
So this is the All-Star game. This is the All-Star flag game. So now Bostic is flagged. When you won, Bostic, year 1, you was not calling it flag. In fact, you was talking to the camera, all up in everybody's face, talking about how definitely they're not going to score. But let me keep going. I'm going to I'm going to keep going. So we got those rules, right? So it's no kickoff. We start from the 35-yard line. Talk your Tito. Chaz Reddington said, bow, bow, bow. Correction. 300,000 more people in 203.
Well, that's almost 500,000. What are you talking about?
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of
Connecticut, dog.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
That's, by the way, there's one city in 860 over 100,000. That is 3 more Hartfords. So imagine Hartford giving us 3 more Hartfords of 100,000 T and having an All-Star game.
We don't have it.
We don't
have it. Everybody thinks Brent is a big city. We only 70,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Hartford's not even that big. What y'all, 120? 120? One was somewhere in there, 130? What's Hartford?
We're not that big. We're not that big. We're not that big. Let's as we talk about this, let's just go through some flicks of your game so people can just keep complaining. But anyway, so we know what we got, right? We know we got the All-Star game rules. There is no other rules, Tito. At 8U, one coach can be on the field. At 9U and up, everybody's coaching from the sideline. What other rule do they think I had that stopped them from being successful? What other rule did I have that they think that stopped them from being successful? I do not know what the rule is. Those are the only rules. Something nobody in 860 did. Facts. What you talk about, son? Talk to me. I might have passed it. You know I have to cause problems. Of course you do, Craig. Of course you do. Ty, the problem is 860 is all beefing. Nobody's reaching out to the pocket towns.
Who's
Kanye himself up in the stands taking pictures with the 860 fans. He said that 860 need to do a better job of reaching out.
Bro.
A part of the reason you was cheating, you was running direct snap to Hawk, by the way. Yeah. That's what they said. You was running direct snap because power I, dive right, and direct snap is exactly the same play, by the way. But that's what they said, right? That's what they said. And so what we gotta understand, y'all, is the rules are not slanted. I don't want nobody out there trying to compromise the integrity of the game. Look at that catch behind me. Woo, y'all seen that?
That's a good tackle. That's a good tackle by Freaky. Look, that's a
yeah. That was form, brother. Look at that was form.
Picture perfect.
That was form.
Go back to the other one. That looked like some nasty block. Go back.
Everybody, look. Y'all want to look. Oh, that hand on that shoulder. They might get a holding call, but he ain't grabbing him.
Nah, he's inside of him.
He ain't grabbing him. I was looking at the blocking schemes on these the other day, interior wise. And I told you, I think that you beat them. If you look at this, he's in the backfield. He's being held, but y'all started on this side, so already he has beaten that.
Although we had the line of scrimmage all day.
Like your line of scrimmage is stuffed here, stuffed all the way around.
I told you,
he's being held.
He had no chance in the trenches. I coached the trenches. He had no chance. He wasn't going to win that game in the trenches. Look at that. That's almost picture perfect too. Look at this. I don't know. That might be off. I mean, look at that picture.
Y'all on defense there.
Those are good pictures.
This is a running play. Y'all on offense here.
Yeah,
no. Kim did a thing on these pictures, man. Yeah. And I love that display. I said, damn, this open.
Look at this. Look at this. Those are all lead blockers.
Oh my God.
Those are all lead. Look at the kick out.
Defensive coach. Who the 12 you defensive coach?
Look at the kick out.
What y'all doing?
Hold on. Look at the seal. Look at the seal by Showtime. That's Showtime Benitez. Look at the seal. And that's 2 lead blockers in front, bro. 2 lead blockers in front.
He could literally put his foot in the ground and run right here.
And go right there. There's nobody there. Look.
There's nobody here. There's nobody
right, but we
here.
cheated.
It's wide open.
We cheated.
I don't care if you had another 2 people in front of this guy.
No, they'd have to defend. They'd have to defend 6 gaps right there. Not that they understand what I'm talking about. They'd have to defend. They got to fit 6 gaps there. They got no hats. No hats. No hats there. No hats.
I'm neutral.
No hats.
Saying. 12U defensive coach was an A60 guy last year. He dead sabotaged 203.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
It didn't look like that defense fit too well, did it? But that was their secret weapon to beat us.
That was. But you know what? 203. Out of respect, I gotta put up the team that y'all had that just straight did their thing as well. I think you guys on this in the trenches, I think that y'all held your own.
Oh, that's well. The 10U? That's the 10U?
That's the 10U game. Yeah. You can see, look at the 203 line. He's boxed him outside. He's pushing him back. He's getting pushed in the back. That kid is inside.
That's the ball carrier. That's a good tackle.
Yep. So they definitely held the trenches and that. I think that if you look, Luka could have went here with that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. As a kid here, looked like he closing in.
But he got a combination route over here up high. Oh, I can't.
That was the pick 6. That must have been a pick 6.
Yeah.
This one,
he got 2 dudes running the combo over there. I see.
Look at the team moms. They like, snap, touchdown. Nothing you can do about it. They go to pass. And then, 203 is off to the races. This is Zay. And look, 2 kids done crashed here. They're crashing and burning. 10U was horribly coached. 10U A60 was horribly coached, said Brenasia. Mike Milner, you see that?
Seeing me.
Look at Zay dancing in the end zone. Zay scored on the first touch and he didn't get All-Star MVP. I don't vote, y'all. That's another thing. Can we stop arguing about MVP voting? I have nothing to do with it. It is more 203 guys making the voting decisions. You had 3 203 guys that were the decision makers last year. Not one guy in A60, Tito. Trevor Scholl, Keith Bryant, no relation to me, but Keith Bryant, and you had Kelly Russell. New Haven, Stratford, and Milford. And they get mad at me. You can't win no matter what decision you make. 203 is dancing. They off to the races. Look at this. Look at this. I got to share these pictures. They're beautiful. LeBoy, you look confused, LeBoy. Come up with something. Come up with something. That looks like it's in the backfield already. Line play was crazy. This is holding. Got to let him go, son. Hey, listen. It was a great game last year. I will be sharing all of these pictures for everybody to have. Oh, look at this. This is hit low. He's going up high. You mean
it was a great day last year? That's what I'm thinking you mean.
This was a good game.
Oh, the 10U?
I mean, it was nice to see them play. I ain't saying it was a competitive game. Bree, log off, Bree. I'm not reading your comments. You crazy. Look at
it's crazy when you see some of these kids now. When they look totally different. Like 1 year changes these, especially at the younger ages. 1 year changes them.
Tyree Mosby said Stratford and Milford had no representation last year. I believe stop bringing them up. I don't know about the kids, but I'm talking about the staff members were from that location. Right? So the kids may not have been, but the staff members was from that location. You know what I'm saying? And I bring that up because, look, Chris looked locked in. Oof, he ain't playing with you, Mike. You seeing me was talking too much, Tito. He don't look like, oh, there goes Zay again. Put in the move. Oh, did Zay get out of it? If I hit the next one and he got out of this, I'll log off this computer right now. I'll log off this. We don't know.
No, he didn't get out of it.
We don't know. He must not have gotten out of that. Dang, he did it again. How he didn't get MVP, y'all? I gotta talk to my MVP. This is second one T. It says that the first 2 touchdowns, the boy done pop. It's crazy. And I'm not saying this because Zay plays for some program out near Connecticut. near our 860. I'm not saying it because of that, but men lie, women lie, and pitchers don't. And clearly, Tito, he scored 2 touchdowns. I'm just saying. 0 representation in the 14U game. Alex ran a touchdown backwards. He did. Alex caught a touchdown, mushed the kid. He didn't have to mush the kid. Alex Godfrey, Sr., I was just talking to you, and you should receive your Above 140 sweatsuits made by Above 140 by this weekend. But what I'm going to say is he didn't have to mush the kid. he could have did without the mush. I think that was like icing on the cake. Alex did have some wild plays. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it. He deserved it. And whoever was on defense deserved it or whatever. Lineman, I apologize. I'm a man of my word. I said something last year and I didn't live up to what I said. So because I'm doing the manly thing, first thing I want to do is apologize to all the teams, all the parents who had linemen, all the coaches who coached the trenches, and all the kids that played line. This year, we will have an offense and defensive lineman as well as an offense and defensive MVP because nobody, it's not true. A D lineman got MVP 2 years in a row, Tito, at 14. However, we're going to have it separated. If there happens to be a lineman that get both, cool. But usually, skilled players get these awards. And we need to award the trenches. We need to award the linemen because the only reason Zay get to sit in there and dance like he get to is because, Tito, he had some big boys up front that was blocking for him and blocking crazy for him. So that's what it is. Those are the rules of the All-Star game, which means it ain't many. There's not many rules.
No,
so I don't want anybody trying to love the line. The line, love for the line is dope. Yeah, Brian, I think that we owe it to them. They've been putting on in the All-Star game for a while. And I think it's time that we got to show them some love. Emmis is on. He said you got to show him love. Offensive, defensive line. You know Emmis love that goddamn.
Matter of fact, nah, we should have Emmis. If Emmis ain't coaching, we should have him do the offensive and defensive line players of the game. We should have Emmis judge it.
It's more than one. It's more than one vote, right? I put a
don't know how you do it. I'm just saying.
Emmis could definitely be a judge. To be honest, all the judges right now are 203s, the one that I got. It'll probably entail the same brothers I said. I added Rob Best as a judge. He's going to be judging. Emmis, come down. I get you the judge, but I got to get somebody from 860 because we got to make sure that it's somewhat equal, that it don't feel like, even though, look, these are good people that's voting, y'all. And it don't matter where you live. I'm just saying that to be funny because truth of the matter is none of these brothers got nothing against no kid, no matter where they live. They gonna vote for whoever the best person is. And so that's why I'm comfortable regardless of where they live. I'm from 860. I picked 3 203 guys last time, and not once did I think that it was crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? Gary Butler said he'll be reffing. You don't even know a ref. You in the Western board, Gary?
No, he's a head coach. He's a head coach at O'Brien Tech. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Gary Butler, you got Ben Gay. This is from Bree, Gary. She's on fire tonight.
Yeah.
So
waiting for the big announcement of 11U. Where you dropping the 11U head coaches?
All right, here we go. Let me see if I got the 11U. I might have the 11U
flyer. You got it done?
Let me see. Bree. Bree, I just texted to get the 11U flyer. I want to make the announcement live, T, before we go. We've been on for an hour. We've been on long enough, but if I get off of this, Bree going to be in my inbox threatening me. Y'all know Bree threaten you. She's not like, y'all know.
What else was on the agenda for tonight?
That's it. That's all the agenda. We got a short show, 1 hour. All right, we got work. We got jobs, and my kids is upstairs.
Yo, ain't the Ain't the Glacier Clinic this weekend? No, the Nike Clinic.
Yes, no, the Glacier Clinic is this weekend in Atlantic City. Who's going? Talk to me. Anybody going?
Nike, I think Nike's in Connecticut. It's in Windsor this weekend. Nike's in Windsor this weekend.
Huh?
The Nike Clinic is in Windsor at the Marriott this weekend, I believe. I just got.
So I think I gotta book my ticket to go to Orlando March 1st because I missed the clinics this weekend. I will be at the New England region and national meeting this weekend for Pop Warner. So I'll be
I'll be in Orlando. I told you I'm going to the clinic in Orlando next week. I'll leave Thursday night. I'll be in Orlando Glacier Clinic.
Yeah. I need to make sure it's at the airport, so I might just.
Yo, it's right there. It's literally right around the Rotary right there. You just go right into the.
Oh, it's that hotel that's right there?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you go right around the joint and then you pull in. You know what I'm saying?
Bree, I'm going to announce it now. Bree is the head coach, our first female head coach of 12U in 2025. Boom. Right there. Bree will be the first female head coach of 2025, Bree. Wait, he just asked me, do I need the flyer now? I'm gonna be honest. If it don't look like it's supposed to look, Bree, we not going live. I'm not gonna do it. You're gonna just be mad at me. It's okay. You'll get over it. When I announce it, you'll get over it. Then so the Nike Football Clinic, they just posted it. Here's the link. It looks like it might be this weekend. The Nike Football Clinic look like it might be this weekend. All right. So Tito, talk to me about AYF. What breaking news we had last week we didn't get to. Hello? I'm talking to you.
Say that again. I just got a text from one of my
friends. Talk to me. AYF, you announced that you guys got voted in.
We in CTYFC.
CTYFC. What does that stand for?
Connecticut Youth Football and Cheer Conference, I believe.
Cool. Excited?
I mean, I spent most of my career over there, 20 years, just going back to where I should have been. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, brother. I got you. What levels you offering this year?
Oh, that's the same. No, that's last year's, bro. That's last year's. That's last year's thing. You need this year's, 2024. We're gonna offer 7 through 13 because they do 7. They're doing 7U this year over there. So
major announcement for the first time.
Yeah, I believe so.
For the first time, CTYFC is announcing the tell Tito AYF to free the Bengals. Tito, Cash Jetson said free the Bengals, bro.
I spoke to a brother. I spoke to somebody from. I'm staying. I'm out of it. I got to stay neutral. I know too many people involved. Like I hope they could work that out. I'm hoping they all could work that out.
This is not it. This is the.
I just don't know why they don't put back the Chargers or whatever they want to do. Put that whole thing back together, and everything would just solve itself.
I can't find a Nike Coach of the Year.
Yeah, but it's this weekend. It's this weekend over there.
I don't see it, y'all. I don't see it. Is it probably in Windsor, Connecticut?
Yeah, at the Marriott.
Bridgeport. Oh God, Jesus Christ! All right, Bree, log off.
What'd she say?
No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. I am about to release the 2024 11U head coaches for the All-Star game. You sent me the link in the chat. Oh, he sent it to Tito. Who you sent the link to, Ty? Oh, Brazinio just posted it. Let me see.
What link? Oh.
Brazinio just posted it. I can't click on that. Oh, snap. I can't click on it. But he just posted it, y'all. For those that want to see it, he just posted it. Inbox it to me, somebody. Let's produce the Nike Coach of the Year. I would like to produce. Hey, so I was asked a question, y'all. I want to put this question up. This was a question I was supposed to ask you guys. So we actually not done. This is an important question, actually, T. This question was asked. Here's the question that was asked. Would you please ask this question tonight? How do fathers separate dad from being a coach? How some give their kid more reps than the ones that are better?
You know what?
Talk to me, fathers. That's coaching. I'll leave it up.
I had it easy. When I coached my oldest son, I knew he was a lineman from the day, from like when he was 5 years old. So it was easy for me because he was always a lineman, offensive and a defensive lineman. So it was never, even if he would have had to been better than everybody else, but he was a lineman. So that, you know, not everybody takes being a lineman serious. So it was easy for me to do that. Now, I've seen a lot of fathers struggle with that on the other end, struggle from not being realistic about their kids' abilities and what they're having them try to do. And I've seen a lot of better kids get hurt because of it. And I don't think, you know, in a perfect world, you would not like to have the father be the head coach of his kids on the team. But, you know, if we don't, a lot of us won't have coaches for these teams. So,
No. I agree with that. But I think the question is I think what he's saying is in the All-Star. I mean, look, I'll put out a question that is hard. For people out there that have watched the All-Star game over the last couple years, do y'all think it's favoritism? Do y'all see daddy ball happening? Tell me the truth. I'm gonna be honest. If you ask any of the coaches on either side, and even the parents that go to practice, Phil is not at every practice. I'm not telling them what to run. I'm not asking them what to run. I'm not looking at what I stay out of it. Have y'all seen daddy ball? Now, before y'all say yes, I want to put out something, Tito. I saw a coach cut his own child in an All-Star game last year. Cut his own son. Son, you ain't make it this year. Hard conversation with him. Let's get back at it next year and make this team. So I'd like to know, in the All-Star game, have y'all seen daddy ball favoritism? I'll leave that question open as we look at it.
Have we even had a father's outside of Pierce? We haven't had a father-son tandem.
No, we have. I'm sure.
Oh no, Dixon. Yeah, last year, Dixon.
Myers. Larry coached his son level 1 year.
Oh, I wasn't sure. You know, I'll be locked in on
coached his son.
That's his nephew.
His nephew.
But you know, I'll be so locked in with my own teams. I don't ever pay attention to all that stuff. Like I don't pay attention to those dynamics.
Here's some good coaches, y'all, at this Nike clinic.
Yeah, and it's next week, by the way, when we're in Orlando. It's next week. Those same days.
Here's
Don Brown's always fun to watch. He's always fun to watch.
Here's the other list of coaches. Western Connecticut State University, my alma mater. Southern Connecticut State University, my alma mater from one of my other degrees.
Lead that. Laurenti.
University of Connecticut, my alma mater from one of my other degrees. And I'm not
Laurenti played at Cromwell High. He's a real good clinicer.
Who?
Laurenti here. Chris Laurenti down here, University of Rhode Island defensive coordinator. He's a good watch. The North Haven High, if people like the single wing, that's going to be good to watch. Coverdale's a big name. Andrew Coverdale from that St. Xavier High School from Ohio. See who else is on there.
Kyle Flood, he said, what did they say? They said Kyle Flood is going to be
Marinelli from New Canaan. There's a lot of years of experience and knowledge. On
University of Texas. Kyle Flood is going to be good, he said.
Yeah, no, Flood's a good offensive line coach. He's good. He's great to watch, too.
Ty Carter said, and we're jumping back and forth, Dixon did not favor his son, which he was expecting. His son was mad he ain't getting to touch the ball more. Gary Butler said he will be at the Nike football clinic. Mike Brazinio said Kyle Flood is going to be good from Texas. I wonder why you think, Mike, that Texas is going to be good. Is that Fairfield Prep D coordinator is legit, Tyree Mosby said. Where's Fairfield Prep?
Yeah.
D
Somewhere.
coordinator. Where is it at? Where is it at? Fairfield Prep. Is it on here?
I don't see it.
Am I missing it? Was it up here?
No. It would have been down where you were at.
Where's Fairfield Prep D coordinator?
I don't see
him on here. Man, let's try. Man, let Bree know who the 11U versus 860 coaches is and stop holding backfield. Listen. Between Bree and Rachel, dog, I just about to add them to the staff and just let them design the uniforms. I might as well, I'm about to just release the uniform.
Bro, everybody that you
I can't have y'all watching my
everybody that you put in position.
Wait. I gotta cut this.
Everybody that you put in position with this game is from 203. Like, even them two is 203.
They're not in how are they in position?
I'm just saying, if you add, bro, everybody else that works the game is 203.
No, a lot of people. You got Condra, Tiff, Amarie.
Yeah, you're hard for people, but everybody that judges the game and does all that other stuff is 203, including the referees.
Well, the referees are Western Board. I don't know where they live. I know where the referee live. You think I'm asking the refs where they live? I don't know where the referees
But we're
live.
cheating. The game slanted to 860.
Yo, Bree said, Tito, don't go there. They won, so they actually deserve it. So what's the record right now? 203 in year one won 2-1. I say 2-1 because if you remember, you guys didn't produce a 10U that year. So 2-1. This is 203. This is 860. Then they did a 4-game sweep the following year. One.
No,
two,
that was the same year.
3.
No, I won the second year.
Okay, I got you. They went
So
3-1.
hold on.
So it's 5-2. Hold on. It's 5-2.
5-1. 5-1.
5
in year
no.
two. Yes,
So
I had the only win.
It was 2. It was in year 1, they swept 3-0.
3-0.
That's where I was wrong.
Yeah.
Year 2, it went 3-1. 1, 2, 6-1. So it's 6-1. Last year, it was 2-2.
Right.
7-8-3. What's that percentage? Let me get the percentage. 8.
It's like 76%, somewhere in there probably, or maybe more.
What is it? It is. Come on, y'all gurus. What is 3 of 11, right?
I don't know.
Out of 11 games?
Is that
So that would be 11, right? That was 11 games total we played, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? It was 11 games because we played how many the first year?
3 and then 4. 3, 4, and then 4.
All right, so they had 73% winning percentage.
Yeah, somewhere I was close. I said
73% winning percentage. 73% winning percentage. 8 out of 11 games. 203 run CT. That's the percentage. Well, look, now that y'all take Springfield, y'all might win another. Hey, if they win another, Craig, that would be 3-1 the opposite way. MS, there you go. Let me put up MS comment. 203 is 70%. Hey, damn, that looks bad. Yo, let me ask y'all this though. Let's just get it over with right now. If 860 out of the 6 games win 5 or more, hypothetically, rock with me. Are y'all going to blame it on the Springfield edition?
Of course they are. Of course they are.
Craig Bostic, Bree Nasia, Rachel. Are y'all going to blame it on the Springfield edition? Just be honest. Let's just get it out right now. We will. Shut up. Thank you, Bree. At least you honest. Look. I don't even know how to say your name, young lady. It says is that Amasin Nalim? I'm sorry. I don't want to mess your name up. But she said it's not happening. Look at this, T.
No, there was another question that was there before. It might have been. Oh no, that's the same question. I'm sorry, dog.
Wait. Why y'all blaming me? Rachel and Bree. Like, why am I blaming? Just call her T. All right, T. Yeah, I'm gonna just call you T. She said T said it's not happening. I'll remember that. All right, Bree, I'm sorry. I tried to procrastinate time. The flyer is not ready yet. It's like right there. He's telling me 5 minutes. But unfortunately, young lady, Phil has to go. Don't even try, Phil. I'm just saying, Tyree, you've been complaining about the 203 thing since we dropped it. Just go ahead and get it out now in case because I got predictions, but it's too early to say them because I haven't said all the coaches. So here's what we're going to do. Bree, I'm sorry. I do not have time to release the flyer for 11U. I will release it early morning, Bree. I swear I'm going to give you all day to rent and ring. Hey, please do me a favor, y'all. Phil loves 203. Shatia, it's true. I got a lot of love for 203. I work out at 203. 203 pays some of my bills. Did you release the 10U yet? Nope. That is coming. 10U's coming. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, Chris, this might be a year, Chris. You're going to have your hand full, bro. Craig, are you coming back, Craig, or you going to claim you on vacation again? This is the problem with 203 people right here. Nope, not that one. This one. Nope, not that one. Where is that here? Because, see, you guys are violent, and at 860, we trying to be better people. We trying to become better versions of ourselves. We trying to be better fathers and all of that. So what we're not trying to do is be violent. And in 203, you guys are talking about jumping me. I do not fight. I am not a tough guy. I'm not a thug. I am none of that. I am calling the police. I'm going to call the police, and I'm going to keep your police report in my glove compartment for 3 years. And
They
when y'all do something to me, I'm going to say it was you. Do something to me, I'm going to ride around with your police report in my glove compartment. That's what I'm going to do. That's what 203 people do.
I can't believe you just said that, dude. I can't believe you just said that.
Listen, y'all.
There's somebody out there that has done that. There's somebody out there that has done that. We know who you are.
Yo, oh my
we
God.
know who you are.
I'm calling the Popo, Wes. I don't want fight. I don't need no violence. Fathers, not mothers. Now announcing 11U860. We waiting. Listen, yo, Larry. I can't stop laughing at that. That's an inside joke, y'all. Chill. Craig Bostic is back. Craig, I'm going to tell you right now, you and Chris got your hands full. It's hard to vote against y'all because the performances y'all been putting on in the All-Star game at these levels over the last couple years have been impeccable. How many points did they score? How many? Hey, has Chris got scored on in the All-Star game?
No, the first 2 years.
The first year he beat Mike 8-zip, 6-zip, 7-zip.
Right, and then 7-zip. And then
last year when they opened.
Last year, no, the second year he beat
Larry
Milner. The first year he beat. The first year
he beat Milner.
He beat Milner the second year.
He beat
the first
Milner
year
twice.
He beat LeBoy and whoever that staff was.
He beat
who you had
LeBoy and who was the 8U coach?
Bro,
who was the head coach?
I don't, bro. You picked the coaches, dog. I don't know.
Who was the first year 8U coach? Who was the head coach? Brazilio was just like help on that. He wasn't.
Brazilio wasn't even on that team. He helped with Milner the second year. The second year. The first year, I don't know who the head coach was.
Colt.
Oh, Colt. Yeah, it was Colt.
Colt. So, yo, what he beat Mike Milner 2 years in a row. What? How many points?
Yeah. That 2 years last year, I don't know what was the 10U score.
2 years. Over 2 years, how many?
The first year was 8-0 or 7-0.
And then he beat what was last year. How many points did 10U put up last year?
Whatever it was, I gave.
How many points did 10U?
I gave CME the business at the bar after. That's either way, he paid for it dearly. Trust me.
39-0. John, come on, John. It wasn't no damn 39-zip. Was it 39 for real?
I think, bro, you don't remember me going crazy on him at the bar after?
T, I got you right, T. T, 39 points? Nah, hey, I'm going to put it, we going to open up a betting on the betting app.
Nah.
Not on the kids, but I'm going to bet ain't no coach at 10U this year going to give up no 30 points, though. They said, Tito, Cash Jetson said you was at the bar bugging. They wasn't at the bar. They don't know. Tito was on fire at 860 at the bar after we lost in Hartford. He was on fire. JJ Reyes, shout out to JJ. JJ just registered for the All-Star game. I get text messages when they register.
You don't see me like
14U put up is going to win by 2,000 points. I don't know, T. Hey, Bree, I can't keep waiting. I'm not procrastinating. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Let me drop it.
I can't wait. Shout out to Jerry.
Let me drop the love in you coaches. Let me drop the bomb.
No. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. No, it got to come out properly. Chill. Don't cave to these 203 women. They are brutal. Rachel, don't stop. Every time she posts, she asks what the theme is. I almost slipped out and said it tonight. I am consciously trying not to make the mistake. Okay? Bree, you are an instigator.
Yo, you talked about the Travis Kelce shove heard around the world?
Yes, I did.
Damn.
Yeah, I did earlier. They didn't even want to hear about it. They didn't. All of them saying, Tito. They want you to say the coaches. Do not give them that. Yo, I'm going to be honest. I got to log off because I'm about to say the theme by mistake. I swear to God, I was about to say the theme by mistake. I got to stop. I was about to say shit.
Yo, I
Rachel,
can't.
Yo, I just said the theme. Listen, Rachel.
Just know.
Listen,
just
Rachel
know.
said, get this right.
I have an idea. I'm going to just tell everybody
AYF,
this.
Tito. She said, you're an AYF now. And Bree said, Tito to go. Get out of here.
Hey, yo. I know who the coaches are. This is all I'm going to say. This is all I'm going to say. If anybody knows me and Phil, I don't agree with him on nothing. And I don't agree with him on his picks for 203 neither. That's all I will say. I don't agree. I don't agree with none of them.
So, you don't agree with none of the head coaches for 203?
Maybe a couple. I don't know. But I don't agree
with He don't agree with none of y'all head coaches. He think y'all all shouldn't be head coaches. It's true. He told me I don't agree with the 203 picks for head coaches. Larry Myers, I don't care. He better be coach at 860, said Jerry Hamilton. Not a bad choice. Larry should have stock in it. Bree said we voting Tito for president. Jesus Christ. Is it Little John? Who Little John? Who's Little John?
Oh, shit. I know who they talking about. Oh.
Who's Little John?
Who did that? Who said that?
Bree Asia. Who is Little John?
Oh, I know who. Yeah, I'll tell you off there.
I don't know who that is.
I know who she said.
I told him do Boondocks theme versus Riley and Huey. That's what Tyree Mosby told me to do. Boondocks. I never watched the Boondocks. I don't know who Riley or Huey is. So I don't know who that is. Oh, Bree, come on. Yo, y'all. AJ, my guy. Come on, Bree.
Oh, damn, bro. You going public like that?
She posted it. What you mean I'm going public? I'm trying to calm the beef. I told you, Phil calls the police now. And you know what I do with those police reports. I stack them up. Don't tell me another Springfield coach got the head job. Gene Miller, everybody. 11U coach for 860. I might as well just put it out there. There you go, Bree. I'm not going to tell you who 203 is, but Gene Miller is the head coach for 860. I'm lying. That is not true. Gene Miller is not the head coach. It's not another Springfield guy. However, there's a Springfield guy on the 203 side on a level, and you will see it on the flyer, and they're coming out.
I got to see this. This.
No, Rachel. I was capping about Gene. All right, I'm done. Nah, it's going to be something the kids could relate to. It got to be something the kids can relate to. Fortnite versus Call of Duty. I've never played Fortnite, and I've never played Maybe I had Call of Duty at like PS3. Do kids play Call of Duty and Fortnite? I don't know. Where's the 11U flyer at? Dennis, I'm waiting on it. He told me 5 minutes. I have procrastinated. I was supposed to get off Fortnite versus Call of Duty is dope. Cool. It's Fortnite versus Call of Duty, everybody. Give him a hand. Y'all figured it out. No lie. No lie. All facts. There you go, Rachel. Fortnite versus Call of Duty. No lie. Y'all figured it out. I'm telling you, they figured it out.
You serious? You serious?
That's what they figured. Yeah, this Fortnite versus Call of Duty. Congratulations.
Are you
the
serious?
Adventure Show. What the hell is the Adventure Show? I don't. I watch CNN and.
How would you
like,
change the colors? Okay, even if you did Fortnite versus Call of Duty, what would be the colors? What would be the colors?
I don't know, but they figured out the theme, dog. That's what the theme is. Like, stop trying to figure it out, dog. It's the theme. Let me finish. They already got the theme. The least I could do is drop the colors. Damn.
Yeah, drop the colors. Let's see them.
They already got it. Like, they figured it out. I gotta change it now. Damn, man. See? I pissed Tito off. Dog, it's not Fortnite versus Call of Duty, dog.
Thank God.
It's not that. It's not Fortnite versus Call of Duty.
Make
Y'all
sure,
want to know what it is?
I hope it ain't no Skittles versus Starburst type shit neither.
No. It's Coca-Cola versus Pepsi.
That'd be corny too. Like,
it's Nike versus Reebok, to be honest. I got sponsors. Nope. Truth. Here's the truth. It's cigarettes versus marijuana.
Oh, come on, man. Bro, let's wrap this up. It's 90 minutes.
Y'all are not going to figure it out. But I am going to release it soon because we're going to be taking pictures. I have chose a kid on both sides. Going to take pictures, put together a commercial. And today's the 21st, so I hope to release it maybe the first or second week in March. That's when it's going to be released. I'm logging off. I'm going to tell you, no lie, Tito. My favorite. Let me say my favorite cartoon ever. This is God's honest truth. My favorite cartoon ever was I can't remember my favorite my favorite cartoon was It's Past Phil's bedtime. He's saying anything. Wes, I gotta throw them off the scent. They was kind of getting close, bro. Like y'all was actually close. Like y'all was hot. I was about to make the mistake, and I don't want to make the mistake because if I do, it won't make a splash. Now here's the thing: when I first release it, y'all gonna hate it because that's what y'all did last time. Y'all hated on me. Y'all dragged me through the mud. Y'all talked junk about me. Y'all did all of that, and then everybody came around to the vision, and they had to come back and go, "Yo, I apologize. It is kind of hot. It is kind of nice." And y'all gonna do the same thing. Team Titans versus Cold Next Door. I don't. Tyree, you watch way more TV than anybody I know, bro. I don't know none of that. No way. Right. But Bree, did you like it when I first released it? No, you did not. Like, let's be honest. You did not like it when I first released the thing. Nobody liked it when I first released the thing. But I don't think that it's going to hit like it's supposed to initially, but I think this is the hottest unis. Yeah, you might have. PlayStation versus Xbox, Tito. That's kind of fire.
Nah, but it's going to be hotter than the Superman versus Flash. Them was the hottest joints to me still.
PlayStation versus Xbox. Huh?
The Superman versus Flash was the hottest
Maybe we should bring back the Thundercats. And like He-Man versus the Thundercats. He-Man. Y'all remember He-Man? Am I too old? You don't remember He-Man?
I remember He-Man.
Ask your daughter if she know who He-Man is.
No, she don't.
He-Man versus She-Ra. Who's
Nah, they was brother and sister, bro. It had to be He-Man versus Skeletor.
Skeletor. That was his name. Yeah. DC versus Marvel. That's whack. Caesar. DC versus Marvel. I'm going to be honest. If one of y'all say it, God honest truth, I'll admit to it. Autobots versus Decepticons. I don't even know who that is.
That's the Transformers type thing deal. Autobots. That would have been hot. Yeah, that'd have been
Autobots. What should it be? Ask Lily, what should it be?
What the theme should All-Star game be?
Autobots.
Wow.
Give me 3 different choices. Autobots is one. Give me another one.
Transformers.
Something that kids play, kids do, kids see something. What's the most popular thing amongst kids?
It's a lot of things.
Power Rangers, somebody posted.
That's real old. That's old.
Lucas likes Power Rangers.
See, Lucas like Power Rangers. This is for the kids. It's not for y'all old people. I told y'all that last year. Tito versus Phil. We should put our faces all over the uniform. Jedi versus the Sith.
Well, that's the Star Wars.
Barney versus the Witches. Okay, I need to log.
That would be the Star Wars theme. Would be tough. Star Wars would be tough.
Barney though.
Yeah.
Well, we already did purple though. Pokemon. Do y'all like?
That's
Pokemon?
real. That's Hector. That's my oldest kid. That's what they did back then. He 29. Pokemon old.
Not that old.
It's that old, bro. Hector 29 already. Hector used to collect Pokemon.
90s versus 2000. What y'all want me to put on the suit? Jodeci versus Chris Brown. What does that mean? 90s versus 2000. What does that mean? Anyway, Tito, listen. Close us out, brother. We ain't gonna get nowhere. I'm not mentioning the theme. I can't mention the theme.
When he's ready to drop the theme, just know, Ty Carter, you got yourself in the world of shit, and I'll see you July 13th, brother. But anyways, it's your boy, Coach Correa, the General. Peace to the guys in the earths. Go ahead, hit him with the
And y'all know, for everybody out there that's hating and everybody adopt this thought process, it must suck when you're trying to make me mad and I don't give a you know what.